Disclaimer: before the video begins, we want to warn you that this is going to be a sad video. And also, you will not hear the voice of Music Lover. Well, you will, but you won't hear it as her. This video you will hear has been pre-recorded last year in 2016. Music Lover was then called Random Randall, so you'll hear that. Without further ado, let's have the video. Oh, and a warning out to younger watchers. If this video may have some language, so please get your parents or someone to watch this video with you. This video also contains strong topic issue dealing with someone committing suicide. So we ask that you watch this with someone if you're a younger listener, if you're under 13. Without further ado, let's get to the video.
Why did that beat better if it's Random Randall? I know that wasn't the best intro, but this is Fun Friday, and I had to make kind of a saddish intro because we're celebrating the death of someone. A year ago today, Daniel Kyre of the Syndigo channel committed suicide. I don't know technically the whole story, but I think these next videos will explain to you what people felt about him. This really impacted Markiplier in a big way, and you'll find out. And yeah, I am a little busy right now. I'm trying to eat my snack and trying to pack up because I didn't pack yesterday, which we're still going to have Kyre and kids only on Thursdays, and I'll pack during then. But I thought it might be a good idea to have part of this Fun Friday dedicated to him. This had a big impact on the Syndigo people and Markiplier. The Syndigo channel has not uploaded anything else ever since Daniel died. This was a big deal for the guys. You can still follow them on Twitter, but that's it. But, without further ado,
Enter Markiplier items.
I'll have this
Untitled length. Upload video. Pause button.
What's up, guys?
Link pause button.
This is going to be the final Syndigo update or Syndivlog, whatever we called it, over these 3 years. Of course, by now everyone has heard the news. Unfortunately, Daniel has passed away, and I thought I'd give you the history of Syndigo, just our connection. We started Syndigo December 17th, 2012, but there's a lot more history to us than that. I first met Daniel my junior year of high school. We were both on the same newspaper staff and broadcast journalism staff at our high school, and we were both reporters, and we didn't really we didn't kick it off, we didn't talk that much until senior year kicked in. He was out of the newspaper, I was still in newspaper, but we were both still in broadcast journalism. I became producer of the broadcast show. I'm trying not to say its name, but he was a reporter, so I was in charge of him, and there was this awkward joke, and I don't know, it was hard to be friends, or I don't know, I was just weird introvert. But the latter half of our high school careers, that's when we started to click. I started hanging out with Gray more, we started playing Gears of War, and thus, since him and Gray were really close, Daniel and I would hang out. And the first time we hung out, it was this film test, and we were going to make also this commercial making fun of people who had DSLRs with the DSLR camera, because the DSLR camera was just recently becoming very popular. And so we wanted to do that. So we just did, we just joked around, and then we started hanging out a lot, and that's when we started becoming really close. He would spend so many nights at my house. I remember one of the things he said was, I spend so much time at your house. I'm wondering if your parents think like I have a bad home life, and that can be farther from the truth. So we started hanging out every day, and we would watch movies. We'd lay out on my driveway. He'd be on my right, I'd be on the left, and we'd look up at the sky, and we'd just talk about dreams and aspirations, problems, life in general. We'd go on drives a lot. And so we started to bond more that summer. And when school started, we started to separate again. We both went to a technical college, but his campus was not at the same campus, so we never really went to school together. That's when I was like, I'm gonna make my own channel. My channel was like my Eli Rhyme Geek, and that was my channel. That's where I uploaded videos that aren't there anymore. But I wanted to upload a sketch a week, so I uploaded all these dumb little videos. And this one time, the first video sketch I made with Daniel, which unfortunately is nowhere because we took it off. I took it down and it's deleted. It was called Timely Travel. And then I asked him for help again, and we wanted to do a song, and we got his friend Grayson, who's now my really good friend, involved, and we made Rodney. And that went up on my channel at first, and he contacted me and said how he put a lot of work into the song, and how like my channel name was on it. I mean, I gave him credit, but how my channel name was on it, he did so much work for that, and he wanted to wanted to do credit. So we talked a bit, and we decided to come up with Syndigo. And so we took Rodney off of my channel, which was probably uploaded, I think, December 12th. And we ripped to Syndigo, December 17th, 2012. That's when our first uploaded video, Rodney, came out. And we made more videos. And he showed me this guy who was a Let's Player, who goes by the name of Markiplier. And he had a really deep voice and was very charismatic. And Daniel said he would be really good for a narration piece or a voiceover or something. And we're like, I don't know, wanting to collaborate with another creative person. And I emailed him up that night, and like 2 hours later or so, he responded. And I was like, damn it, what? Mark responded to us. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. And he was so down, so we started Skyping, because he saw our videos and saw our potential. And we started Skyping, and that's how Danger Fiction came, and so much stuff happened, and he came and visited us a lot. We started developing, a friendship with him and a working relationship. And, time passed, and we went out to LA. He flew us out to LA just to kind of experience it. And I remember the most achieving part was, it was great that Mark flew us out to LA. That was great. We never thought 2 South Carolina boys with 2 DSLR cameras would really, at the start in South Carolina, make it to LA. But we did, and we also submitted a film in a competition, The Afterlife, in Campus Movie Fest at USC, and that film ended up winning Best Picture, and we got to go to California for work, separate from YouTube, even though we did upload it to YouTube afterwards. But we got to go to California for our own personal endeavor. You can check out the video, it's The Afterlife. And that was very rewarding for us. I remember we spent a whole week up in California, up in the Universal Studios area, and we took classes and courses, that we wanted to take, and we heard speakers, and it was so great. And we got to see The Afterlife together in a movie theater on a movie screen. And I remember that was just such an incredible moment for us. Fast forward, we keep on going to California. We keep on going in South Carolina. Mark comes to South Carolina every now and then. And we end up moving to Los Angeles because of all of you amazing people. We moved there in early February, and it was, when we got there, we couldn't believe it. We were astounded, as I said before, that 2 kids from South Carolina, and I was a bit of an outcast in school, not really outcast, but I was very introverted, and I had a tiny group of friends, and Daniel brought me out of my shell, and I met new people. And so we left for California, and it was amazing. We started eating at local places just to get a because that's what Daniel was all about, experiencing new things and not giving money to the corporate. I'm kidding, but so we worked in LA for 7 months, and it was a great journey from December 2012 to now. It has been wonderful, and I can't thank all of you enough. And I know Daniel was very appreciative of everything that y'all did for us, and I can't thank you enough for giving us the opportunity to experience all these amazing and beautiful things together. I miss him a lot, and I'm just going to share my favorite memory of Daniel. One day in South Carolina, it decided to snow a lot, like several inches, and it was a whole blizzard situation. No one was out on the roads. Daniel called me and asked me what I was doing. Nothing, man. He's like, let's hang. I'm like, okay. And that's how connected we wanted to see each other. See, the thing is, Daniel was more than just someone who worked with me. I'm an only child, and I never had a brother. Daniel was as close to a brother as I could have gotten. He touched my life and made such a permanent mark on it in only the 5 years that I knew him. He was an amazing, talented guy. So, we live about 2 miles away from each other. We lived back in South Carolina, and we were like, okay, you start walking and I'll start walking in the snow, deserted streets, just piles of snow. You put on warm clothes, you start walking from your house, you'll start walking from my house, I'll start walking from my house, and we'll meet halfway. And so we just both walked through the snow, met halfway. I remember I saw him, and we were both like, oh, is this him? It's fine. And I remember he's the one that broke the ice, and he just kind of like looked at me, just did his Daniel thing, you know. He was very much Jim Carrey-ish. So we walked back to my house, and we just hung out, watched movies, played video games. And that's my favorite memory. And I miss him a lot, and I wish he was here. And I'm going to keep him here, and the memories that I make. And that's another important thing, is don't stop trying to create memories. And I'm not saying all your memories are going to be happy, or you may go years in your life where you're not happy. But you got to keep going. You got to keep making memories. You got to just have just so much stored that when you look on the projector screen of your life, you see a fantastic movie that you don't regret. Or even you see a movie that you are happy you were a part of. And even though it may be a horrible part right now, or the tension may be high, the credits don't have to roll so soon. Before we've even gone to the climax, gotten to the meat of your story. And unfortunately, Daniel has passed away, and he was 21 years old and so talented, and he was my brother, and I love him so much, and I wish he was here. I wish he was here next to me. This is the room that we started Syndigo in. He was sitting on this couch on his laptop, and I was laying on my bed over there. And it sucks that I'm having to sit on this couch alone. I miss him, but he will live on through Syndigo and all the stuff he's made, all the people's lives that he's just affected in such a positive way. Syndigo will not continue, of course, but the videos will stay open, so enjoy them. Matt, who was a recent part of Syndigo, he will be he's transitioning back to Kids with Problems. Check it out. There's a link somewhere, I'm sure. That's where he's going now, to his original sketch comedy, which, I mean, best of luck. Seriously, it's a great channel. I loved it. My favorite video is the store one. I can't remember, Shopping with Dad or Trip to the Store, I think it is. But go check out his channel, be a part of it. He's a great and talented guy, and I'm happy that I got to meet him through Daniel, and I'm happy that I'm going to be living with him soon. I'm headed back to LA at an undisclosed time. But we will be together again, and of course with Mark, who has been an incredible person and so kind and caring, and just an overwhelming presence positively in our lives. And I thank him strongly for that. Thank you, Mark. Seriously, thank you very much for everything you provided Daniel and I with this amazing opportunity that he could get his voice heard to millions of people, 5 millions of people. And that is something that I will never forget. Thank you, seriously. And thank you to everyone who we've collaborated with, who's taken your time to be in a video with us. And thank you, every one of you who's watching this, and even the people who aren't watching this. Thank you for being on this journey with us. I don't regret it. I'm going to miss Syndigo. I'm going to miss all the things that could have been. More importantly, I'm going to miss Daniel. That's a scar that will not heal, but in time. But not focus on the bad. His life, he lived a great life. Too short of life, but a great one. And I really encourage everyone to live their life to the fullest. And I'm not talking about going out and skydiving or being the happiest you've ever been. I mean simply live in the moments you are given and find something that you find worth in yourself for. And stay here with us. Please. So, as I said, go check out Matt's channel.
80906 pause button.
Of course, you already know us from Mark. And you can follow me on Twitter at Eli Rye McGee. That's my handle for like every social media thing. So you can follow me there, see what I do next. I will continue working on YouTube with Mark and Matt. I need time to figure things out for myself. And thank you guys for being a part of this journey. And I'm sorry that I'm not sorry for anything, actually. Thank you for providing all of this. And there will be a final memorial video for Daniel uploaded later today. Stay tuned for that. It's in the next 24 hours, so keep it locked. Thank you.
There never was a final memorial. This was the last Syndigo video.
Alert, up next, where's Magellan? Video up next, link, cap auto, link 16, replay, but enter. Pause, link next, pause button.
What's up?
Enter. 6, pause button, 0, video,
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna look up another video.
Lock, 8. The end. Red.
Well, I don't know.
Mark
I
is
didn't
here.
really watch the Syndigo channel much. I know that they did a lot of challenges, and I don't really have much to say. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't really a big part of the Syndigo channel, all because I didn't watch a lot of YouTube. I watched Markiplier mostly more than most.
Enter. Proof addresses. Visit your company head link. Visit list of blank. Watch visited link market list 11 month bullet 8,090,000 list of visited. Visited heading level 2 link lost of enter. Lost of rent up next. Sky
Hey guys, sorry for
visited
the long silence. I know that's got to be weird considering I haven't missed a day's upload since I started the YouTube channel. And many of you probably already know why, but I wanted to put this video out there as an informational update for those who don't check my Facebook or Twitter or social media channels in general. Daniel Kyre of Syndigo has passed away as of last week after an apparent suicide attempt, and if it wasn't obvious, the reason that I haven't been able to post videos, or any of us have been able to post videos, is just because we've been dealing with it. It's been a very, very long week. It hasn't even been a week yet, but it's been a very, very long period of time. And if you want to find out more information about it, I will put links in the description to the Facebook posts that are relevant about it. And I don't want to go into a lot of details of like us grieving or us trying to deal with it. I just wanted to let you guys know, once I worked up the courage that I could, I wanted to let you guys know the why of it, like the why the videos aren't being posted, why we're not saying a whole lot, is because we're giving, you know, each other time, because I'm back in Cincinnati right now. It's been very good to be around friends and family, and Ryan and Matt are back in South Carolina, and the whole family is back home, and they're grieving and they're dealing with it, and it's going to take a lot of time for them to move on. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to take some time to process this, because this is just a big loss, because Daniel was such an influence on what we did. He was such an inspiration for what I did. He was such a good friend to us, and he was such an important figure in what we did, because we were all living in a house together. And I don't want to get emotional in this video. Like, I just want to let you guys know that we're handling it as best we can. We are reaching out to friends and family. We're reaching out for help. And I wanted to let you guys know that when we come back, we are going to come back, you know, in a good way. We're going to come back with clear heads, and we're going to come back as strong as we can. And when we do come back, I want to do a live stream in Daniel's honor, and I want to like celebrate the life that he lived, instead of, you know, I want to, because Daniel was such a positive influence on a lot of people, and he was a positive influence on me, and so I want to do something to try to help out the family, try to help out us, remembering him, and try to help us all move on from it. And I just want to let you guys know that we are going to come back from this. I mean, Syndigo may have ended, but I am hoping, you know, I don't have no guarantees. I am hoping that Ryan and Matt will want to keep working after this, because I know that's what Daniel would want us to do. I know Daniel, whatever, you know, demons he was facing that he didn't tell us about, you know, whatever he was facing, I know that he wouldn't have wanted his problems to stop us from creating, because he was such a big influence on us making things, and, you know, he inspired us to expect better from ourselves. You know, he was always the one to like take up the time to put in extra effort into editing of videos, like little tiny minute details that we would have just overlooked. He always took the time to make sure they were perfect, and especially when it came to sound, but also when it came to like the nuances of editing, and he taught us like his methods. And it's a big loss from what we're going to have, but that just means that we have to try harder when we come back from this. And I can't say for sure when, and I don't know when. I'm hoping to go back to LA in about 2 weeks, but I also want to go down to South Carolina to visit Ryan and Matt and the family. And, you know, there's a lot of raw emotions right now, and there's a lot of raw feelings about this, and there's a lot of unanswered questions that we all have and we're slowly dealing with. But I just want to let you guys know that we are handling it, and we are trying to move forward as best we can, and we're trying to remember Daniel for the friend that he was and the person that he was. And I just ask for patience from you guys during during this time. I ask that you guys be mindful and respectful of the family. I know there's a lot of people out there that are trying to reach out and trying to show their support. Just please give the family as much time as they need, and don't be intrusive to them. And just we will, I will keep you guys up to date as best I can, but I'm really just trying to take this time to clear my head and try to finish this strong, because it was a long week, and I'm like, my heart goes out for the entire family, and I can't imagine, just based on what I'm feeling, I can't imagine what they're feeling. So anyway, I didn't want to go into all these details. If you want to find more information, there's links in the description, and I just wanted to reassure you guys that Markiplier as a channel will continue. I really hope that Ryan and Matt will want to continue, moving forward with me, but it's just going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a good bit of time. This was a heavy loss that we all feel, and all of you out there probably feel, because in small ways that you probably didn't know, Daniel was part of what I did, a big part of what I did, and Daniel, he did a lot of things that were often unseen, and I just hope that he knew how much I respected him as a friend. Anyway, just thank you guys so much for your support.
Pause button. Link next.
Thank you so much for
visit
understanding.
14M.
We will be back.
Visited link
Send a
Markiplier.
lot of love. Send a lot of love towards the other guys. They really need it now. And just thank you guys so much for being patient. We really appreciate it. So I will let you guys know. I'll have another update whenever I can, in maybe a week. I have no idea.
Effort.
Please be
Markiplier
patient.
visited link.
And because this was like in October, because he stopped
Lost
uploading,
a friend.
some people,
Link.
I'm
List
sorry.
at blank. Visit head support list of heading link search list watch heading level 2 link Markiplier animated plan failed list of 4 bullet 2 list mouse subs link and made link it plan Adam link it list heading list of watch heading level 2 link Markiplier animated plan failed list of 4 hours bullet list and mouse terminal subs link and made link it
What?
link Lego
I just want you guys to see this.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Now, today we have incredibly sad news to report on. It's unfortunate, but this is the news. Markiplier, one of the biggest gaming entertainers with over 9 million subscribers, tweeted out on September 16th, something very serious has happened. I won't be able to make videos for quite a while. Now, there was a lot of speculation on what might have went down, but last night Markiplier said this: I know you guys are worried, but we're not ready to update everyone on the situation just yet. Be patient. Now, Markiplier is good friends with another channel known as Syndigo. Syndigo has been doing collaborations with Markiplier since 2013. Recently, Syndigo uploaded a video with Markiplier just last week. The gentleman standing up is Daniel from Syndigo. Last night, Syndigo posted this on Facebook. They said this: Hello everyone, we have some very important and tragic news regarding Syndigo and our future. It's with heavy hearts that we inform you that Daniel was found in his room on the afternoon of September 16th in critical condition after an apparent suicide attempt. He was rushed to the emergency room and transferred to the intensive care unit. Family was notified and flew to Los Angeles to be by his side. Doctors confirmed that he had suffered irreversible brain damage and would not survive. He was taken off of life support on Friday, September 18th, 2015, surrounded by his family. Daniel passed away in peace. We would like to announce that Syndigo will no longer carry forward. We have no plans to release any further videos, podcasts, or songs. We will release a final vlog addressing the current situation. If anyone out there experiences suicidal thoughts or is battling anxiety, depression, we urge you, please seek help. You are worth more than you think, and suicidal reaps massive effects upon everyone around you, your friends, your family, everyone's life, who you've touched. There is always hope. There is always tomorrow. And then they also attached a message from Daniel's father that he wanted to go out to the fans. My wife, his 18-year-old sisters, and my heart will never mend. We'll never know why this happened. Things were really starting to gel after the short 7 months Daniel moved out of our home in South Carolina to LA to pursue his dreams. Thanks to you and the opportunity afforded by Mark. On Wednesday, September 16th, I sent Daniel a text telling him how excited I was for him, that things are really looking good with the Markiplier and Syndigo collaboration. The other Syndigo activities and music he was writing with his guitar. Daniel was a great guitar player. I ended the text asking him, "Are you happy?" I never heard back. An hour later, I received a call from the LA ambulance asking me if I was the father of Daniel. We sincerely thank you and Mark for the support and the opportunities you gave Daniel. Everyone that came in contact with him loved him and was awed with his multiple talents. Our lives will never be the same. The world will never be the same. From Daniel's father, David. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the news today. We
Link
have more
pause
news.
enter. Play
Alright.
button.
Let's just,
Alt F4. Mark. Alt F tab.
right now, well, I need to pack anyway, so I'm gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back with some Annoying Orange and some karaoke, and maybe a Kimmy, if we can. But I want to make this Fun Friday kind of short, and it's not really a happy Fun Friday. But, hello?
Hello.
Yes?
They're calling.
I'll throw a paw in your way. And also to update on some YouTube. But anyway. What is that? But anyway, so, yeah. Just, what they said in their messages. And also, this weekend is kind of dedicated to him. All the stuff uploading. Kids and Company, church, and all that. So he died on September 18th. Suicide time, September 16th. But, I just wanted to do this because I heard about it and I just wanted to do something for him. And now if Markiplier uploads something, maybe I'll upload it here, but anyway, so, yeah. We'll be back. Random Randall signing off, but always reminding you that time.
As a disclaimer, we just remind you that if you do experience suicidal thoughts or anything else, any other kinds of serious thoughts, please seek professional help. This video was taken a year ago, recorded by my Apex music lover signing off, but always remind you that at times it's okay to be random.